Welcome to another exciting episode of Financial News in Review. Is the economy on the brink of a crypto revolution? Rumors are flying about Trump potentially backing the US dollar with Bitcoin. How will this impact your investments?
Experts predict a potential surge in Bitcoin's value and a domino effect on the global economy. You don't want to miss this.
Today, we're covering the latest cryptocurrency news to save you time because staying informed is crucial, but keeping up can be tough.
Stick around as we dive into explosive updates from top crypto analysts, and stick around until the end for a summary of where these experts agree and disagree.
Bitcoin's potential US dollar backing and its market implications. Trump's rumored Bitcoin policy and its reflection of Robert Kennedy Jr.'s proposals. Speculation on Trump's Bitcoin strategy and why it could spark a crypto run. U.S. plans to hold Bitcoin as a strategic reserve and its market consequences. Fed Chair Jerome Powell's bullish stance on Bitcoin and stablecoins. Solana's resilience and potential for significant gains with upcoming updates. Bitcoin's struggle to reclaim the bull market support band and future scenarios. Market sentiment shifts and technical analysis indicating potential Bitcoin highs. Welcome to Ivan on Tech's YouTube channel. Today, we're diving into some earth-shattering news that's sending shockwaves through the crypto community.
Absolutely, we've got some juicy details about Donald Trump potentially backing the US dollar with Bitcoin. Hold on to your hats, everyone, because this could be huge.
So what's the big idea here? What's all the buzz about?
The core idea is that Trump might announce that Bitcoin will become part of the U.S. strategic reserves, backing the dollar. This could fundamentally change how the world views and uses Bitcoin.
Wow, that's a massive shift. Let's break this down. What's the geopolitical angle?
Well, this news comes as the U.S. is reevaluating its global role and the strength of the dollar. With military alliances and petrodollars on the decline, Bitcoin becomes an attractive asset to back the dollar.
Interesting. How might the market react if this announcement happens?
The market could go wild. Bitcoin's value might skyrocket. Ivan stresses acting on these rumors before official confirmations, as post-announcement prices will likely be far higher.
And globally, how could this play out?
If the U.S. adopts Bitcoin, other nations might rush to do the same, creating a domino effect. Countries won't want to be the last to adopt Bitcoin, pushing its global status to digital gold.
Any big names supporting this move?
Definitely. Jamie Dimon and Michael Saylor are notable supporters. With 50 million Bitcoin users in the U.S. and potential political endorsements, the momentum is palpable.
All right, let's gaze into the crystal ball. What does Ivan predict?
First, Bitcoin could zoom to $100,000. This would not only surge the crypto market, but also shift investor mindsets. Second, other countries will scramble to follow the U.S., creating a global race to accumulate Bitcoin.
So, what are the key takeaways here?
Ivan's main advice: act fast. The adoption of Bitcoin as a reserve asset is poised to shake up the global economy, and waiting for official confirmations could mean missing out on massive gains.
Welcome back to Altcoin Daily. We've got some electrifying news that'll have you buzzing.
That's right. Rumors are swirling that former President Donald Trump is prepping to announce a strategic Bitcoin reserve policy for the U.S. at a Bitcoin conference in Nashville next week.
Can you imagine the impact this could have on Bitcoin's value and the broader U.S. economy? Let's dive right in. So what's the core thesis of today's bombshell video?
It's pretty wild. The main idea is that Trump is rumored to announce a policy backing the U.S. dollar with Bitcoin. His goal? To counteract regulatory crackdowns and solidify Bitcoin's place in the economy.
All right, let's drill down into those key points, starting with Trump's potential Bitcoin policy.
Absolutely. Trump aims to announce this policy at next week's Bitcoin conference in Nashville. He plans to protect Bitcoin users from regulatory pressures. Hello, Elizabeth Warren.
It's like déjà vu. Didn't Robert Kennedy Jr. have a similar policy idea?
Spot on. Kennedy's plan included backing U.S. Treasury bills with Bitcoin and other finite assets. Plus, he wanted to exempt Bitcoin to dollar conversions from capital gains taxes. Pretty ambitious stuff.
So why is Trump so bullish on Bitcoin?
Well, Trump's a businessman. He sees Bitcoin as a huge opportunity for the country. He doesn't want another nation to snatch up the crypto crown while the U.S. twiddles its thumbs.
And what's this about Jamie Dimon? didn't he used to think Bitcoin was a joke?
Yes, indeed. Trump is considering J.P. Morgan's Jamie Dimon for U.S. Secretary of Treasury. Although Dimon has been a longtime critic of Bitcoin, his views have softened recently. Talk about a plot twist.
Wow. And what are the market reactions to these rumors?
Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell even acknowledged Bitcoin's staying power as an asset class. And let's not forget the Bitcoin ETFs seeing consistent inflows and the Ethereum ETFs set to launch soon. The market is on fire.
All right, it's crystal ball time. What are we predicting here?
First up, if Trump makes this announcement, expect Bitcoin's value to skyrocket as both institutional and retail investors jump on board.
Totally. And what about the broader economic impact?
Backing the US dollar with Bitcoin and other finite assets could really fortify the US economy, potentially making the dollar stronger on the global stage. Buckle up.
So, how do we wrap all this up?
Altcoin Daily's call to action. Keep your eyes peeled for Trump's potential announcement. This could be a monumental shift for both Bitcoin and the US economy. If you're in crypto, now's the time to stay informed and get serious.
Welcome to Crypto Banter, where the latest crypto gossip gets dissected. Today's burning topic: does Trump have a secret plan for Bitcoin?
That's right. Our host, Rand Neuner, dives into the details of this juicy rumor and why he's upping his crypto investments. Buckle up, everyone.
So, what's the buzz about Trump and Bitcoin? What's the core idea here?
The crux is that Trump might announce a strategic Bitcoin reserve at the upcoming Bitcoin conference in Nashville. Rand believes this could be a monumental catalyst for Bitcoin's next major surge.
Okay, let's break down the key points Rand touched on. What's happening in the market right now?
Bitcoin is around $64,000, and we've seen some short-term bounces in altcoins. Critical levels are in play, and the bulls need to break through to sustain this momentum.
How about the options expiration? Anything big there?
Absolutely. A whopping $2.7 trillion in options are set to expire, which is the largest expiration ever recorded by Goldman Sachs for July. This could stir up quite a bit of market volatility.
Now, onto the Trump speculation. What's the scoop?
Rumors are flying that Trump might announce a U.S. Bitcoin strategic reserve at the Bitcoin conference. If true, it would be a colossal move, similar to El Salvador but on a much larger scale.
And what would be the potential impact?
Should this announcement materialize, we could see significant new Bitcoin purchases by the U.S. Treasury, potentially sending the market skyrocketing.
Time to dust off that crystal ball. What does Rand predict for Bitcoin's price?
Rand hypothesizes that Bitcoin could maintain its upward trajectory over the next 10 to 15 months, especially if it breaks above 67,500.
And how about the potential Trump announcement? What could that mean?
If Trump announces the Bitcoin reserve, we could see the market explode into a new parabolic bull run. It's like igniting rocket fuel under Bitcoin.
So what's the final takeaway from today?
Keep your eyes peeled for any official announcements. Trump's potential move could dramatically benefit the crypto market. Stay tuned here on Crypto Banter for all the latest updates.
Welcome back to the Lark Davis Show. Today's episode is an explosive one, tackling the buzz about the USA potentially going all in on Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset. We've also got enticing altcoin news and some spicy predictions for Ethereum ETFs. Let's get this Bitcoin party started.
Absolutely. The speculation is wild. The USA might be looking to hoard Bitcoin, and Ethereum ETFs could skyrocket prices. Hold on to your hats.
So what's the big takeaway from today's episode? What's got everyone buzzing?
The core idea is that the USA might make Bitcoin a strategic reserve asset, much like gold. We're talking about locking down their current stash and even buying more. If this happens, Bitcoin's status and market price could go through the roof.
Okay, let's break it down. What's the scoop on the strategic reserve plan?
Rumors are swirling that Trump could announce Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset at a Bitcoin conference. The U.S. already holds about 210,000 Bitcoin, mostly confiscated from hackers. Imagine if they start hoarding more.
Sounds like a crypto coup. How does this tie into the bigger financial picture?
Well, if the U.S. adopts Bitcoin as a strategic asset, it fits right into what financial giants like BlackRock are aiming for. This would lend Bitcoin a ton of legitimacy and push its price even higher.
So we're talking about a global race to stash Bitcoin.
Exactly. If the US leads the way, other countries will scramble to catch up. It could be a global Bitcoin rush, with prices soaring as everyone tries to get their hands on it.
Switching gears a bit, what's the deal with Ethereum ETFs?
Bitwise's CIO is predicting that Ethereum ETF inflows will push prices to new all-time highs around $5,000. That's a significant boost for Ether.
And what about the altcoin market updates?
Altcoins like Polygon and Polkadot are making massive tech strides, but aren't seeing as much market hype. It's like they're the underappreciated geniuses of the crypto world right now.
Crystal ball time. What are the big predictions?
First up, if the US officially backs Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset, we could see its price shoot to $1 million per Bitcoin. Second, the launch of Ethereum ETFs could drive Ether prices to around $5,000 thanks to institutional money.
Wrapping it all up, what are the major takeaways?
Lark Davis emphasizes that if the US adopts Bitcoin as a strategic reserve asset, we'll see a global scramble to own it, skyrocketing Bitcoin's price. On the Ethereum front, upcoming ETFs could bring significant price gains, making it an exciting time to be a crypto enthusiast. Hold on tight, folks.
Welcome to CryptosRUs, the channel that keeps you ahead of the crypto curve. Today, we've got a mega bullish update. Fed Chair Jerome Powell is turning bullish on Bitcoin. George Tung takes us through the whys and whats of this thrilling development. Ready to dive in?
Absolutely buzzing. Today we explore Jerome Powell's newfound affection for Bitcoin and what this means for the future of the most famous cryptocurrency. We also touch upon stablecoins and recent market dynamics. Hold on to your hats.
Let's get straight into it. What's the main story here about Jerome Powell and Bitcoin?
Well, the core thesis is that Jerome Powell, the Fed chair himself, is bullish on Bitcoin. He acknowledges its staying power and potential as a global reserve asset. On top of that, he suggests the Federal Reserve should have regulatory authority over stablecoins.
Interesting. So what's his take on stablecoins? Are we talking more regulation?
Exactly. Powell believes stablecoins, which are designed to maintain a stable value, should be regulated by the Federal Reserve. He argues that the credibility of money in advanced economies typically comes from central banks.
Gotcha. Now, what did he say about Bitcoin that makes him so bullish?
He's not like Jamie Dimon, who just dismisses Bitcoin. Powell recognizes its staying power, a big deal because stability and longevity are Bitcoin's strong suits. Essentially, he sees Bitcoin as a durable candidate for a global reserve asset, thanks to its decentralized and scarce nature.
That's a huge endorsement. And what's happening market-wise?
Positive inflows are pouring in, with $53 million added recently. However, we notice significant outflows from Grayscale, raising some eyebrows. Meanwhile, BlackRock continues to bulk buy Bitcoin, indicating strong institutional confidence.
Hey, when BlackRock's on board, you know it's big. What about the technical indicators?
Oh, the indicators are flashing bright green. The NVT Golden Cross and other analysis models from Plan B suggest Bitcoin is poised for another major upward move. We're talking golden buying opportunities at around 65,000.
All right, let's look into the crystal ball. What are we predicting for Bitcoin?
Bitcoin could hit six figures by the end of this year, and by early 2025, we might see it skyrocket up to $150,000. This is not just exuberance, it's backed by analysis and trends we're seeing in the market.
Big numbers. Anything else?
The sentiment is extremely positive, with increasing institutional adoption. We could be witnessing major moves upwards by next week, coinciding with key events and conferences.
Wow, a bullish Fed chair and skyrocketing predictions. What should our viewers take away from this?
The main takeaway? Jerome Powell's bullish stance is monumental for Bitcoin. With positive institutional inflows and strong technical signals, the future looks very bright. Keep an eye on regulations around stablecoins and strategic maneuvers by financial giants. Bitcoin's next big bull run might just be around the corner.
Welcome back to the Coin Bureau channel, where we navigate the tumultuous seas of cryptocurrency for you. Today's episode dives into the fast-paced world of Solana. We're talking about some jaw-dropping updates that could see SOL hitting astronomical figures, like $1,000.
That's right, Solana has been making waves, and today's breakdown will reveal whether it's time to ride this tide. So grab your fins and snorkels, everyone.
Let's kick things off with the main takeaway. What's the core thesis of this exciting scoop on Solana?
The gist is that Solana has shown remarkable resilience in the face of a declining market. With key partnerships, technological upgrades, and strategic positioning, there's a potential for huge upside as the market rebounds.
First up, how is Solana stacking up against Ethereum?
Great question. Solana actually surpassed Ethereum in terms of stablecoin volumes earlier this year. However, network congestion was a speed bump, yet institutional interest didn't waver. In fact, 15% of surveyed investors increased their SOL holdings.
Tell me more about the big names getting involved with Solana.
Certainly, payment giants like Stripe and PayPal are integrating stablecoin functionalities on Solana, suggesting it's becoming a go-to for crypto payments. And Circle is rolling out enhanced USDC features on it. Officially, Solana is the blockchain for USDC.
What about the tech? Any cool new features?
Absolutely. Solana introduced Blinks, allowing for blockchain interactions via links on the web. And then there's FireDancer, a major upgrade that could boost transaction speeds to a jaw-dropping 1 million TPS.
Regulations and investigations. Any hurdles there?
Oh, definitely. Jump Crypto, a major player in Solana's ecosystem, is under CFTC investigation. Plus, there are multiple ETF filings in the works, with regulatory approval potentially hinging on future U.S. administration changes.
Now, let's pull out the crystal ball. What can we expect in terms of price movements?
The bulls are out in force. SOL could hit $300 soon, riding on strong demand. If everything aligns perfectly, FireDancer, ETF approvals, etc., we're looking at potentially hitting $1,000.
What events could drive these breakout prices?
A break above $200 could be catalyzed by FireDancer's launch and announcements at Solana's Breakpoint conference. Buckle up for a wild ride.
Wrapping it all up, what are our key takeaways?
Solana has the potential to soar, driven by innovative technology and key partnerships. However, regulatory hurdles and competition remain. If it navigates these challenges, Solana could indeed be a top performer in the crypto space.
Welcome to the Benjamin Cowen channel. Today's sizzling topic, Bitcoin's uphill battle for the bull market support band. And yes, our crypto guide Benjamin Cowen is leading the charge.
You bet. Benjamin dives deep into Bitcoin's recent antics, evaluating its dance with key moving averages and what it might mean for the next big move. His insights are always a treat.
So, what's the big idea Benjamin is laying out for us this time?
The main thesis is whether Bitcoin can reclaim and sustain its position above the bull market support band, focusing on key moving averages like the 20-week EMA and SMA. It's basically Bitcoin's crucible moment.
Let's break it down. What's the market landscape looking like?
Benjamin highlights the recent months, pointing out how local tops and summer lulls have fit his predictions. But the real intrigue is Bitcoin's critical juncture right now. Can it make or break the band?
And about those essential moving averages, what's the scoop?
It's all about the 20-week EMA and SMA. Cowen explains that if Bitcoin can break above and hold these levels, we could see some bullish action. He compares it to previous years like 2013, 2017, and 2021, where similar setups led to Q4 rallies.
Some historical perspective, eh? How's he mixing the current behavior with past years?
Absolutely. Cowen provides a comparative analysis showing how 2013 saw a swift reclaim of averages, while 2019 had more consolidation and a lower low. He's painting a picture of what 2024 might look like based on these patterns.
All right, crystal ball time. What's Benjamin predicting could happen?
If Bitcoin reclaims and holds the 20-week EMA, we might see a rally into Q4, similar to past years. However, if it doesn't hold, we could face a scenario like 2019, with a lower low before any significant upward move.
What about those ever-chatty interest rate cuts and their impact on Bitcoin?
Great point. Cowen speculates that Bitcoin might rally in anticipation of rate cuts from the Fed, expected in September. He's drawing parallels with patterns seen back in 2019.
So, what are the spicy takeaways from this video?
Benjamin concludes that the coming weeks are pivotal. Whether Bitcoin breaks and holds above its moving averages could determine a rally or a fall to a lower low. His sage advice: be prepared for both outcomes as each presents unique opportunities.
Welcome back to the Moon on YouTube. Today, we're dissecting the buzz from Carl Runfeld's latest episode. Buckle up because it's a thrilling ride through Bitcoin's current landscape.
Absolutely. Carl packs in a lot, from technical analysis to market sentiment shifts. Let's dive straight into it.
So, what's the big takeaway from Carl's episode? What's the main theme here?
It's all about Bitcoin's bullish sentiment, despite recent market ups and downs, and some surprising endorsements from major influencers like Mark Cuban and even Donald Trump.
All right, let's break down those key points, starting with the market sentiment. What's happening there?
Bitcoin has switched from fear to greed quickly. Just a week ago, people were cautious, but now optimism is through the roof. Even Mark Cuban's singing Bitcoin's praises amidst geopolitical drama.
And how's our boy Bitcoin looking on the charts?
On TA, the 4-hourly and weekly timeframes suggest we're in for some positive movements. The Heikin-Ashi candles are key here. They're showing a trend shift that historically leads to bigger moves up.
Can't forget about those upcoming Bitcoin conferences. Who's slated to speak?
Big names, my friend. Donald Trump, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., and more. Their participation signals Bitcoin's creeping mainstream acceptance. Imagine Trump talking Bitcoin. It's like seeing a unicorn.
Now, it's time for some crystal ball action. What do Carl and the team predict?
They foresee Bitcoin continuing its parabolic rise if it can smash through the current resistance levels. And let's not forget the CME gap at 58K. We might see a small dip to close that gap before another big move.
And what about the next U.S. presidential election's impact on Bitcoin?
Oh, that's a big one. If Trump wins, expect Bitcoin to pump hard. All those big names like Cuban and Trump backing Bitcoin could create a perfect storm of bullishness.
All right, let's wrap it up. What's the main conclusion here?
Carl's message is clear. Bitcoin's long-term outlook is bullish despite short-term fluctuations. Stay informed, watch for buying opportunities, and keep your eyes on the bigger picture.
Experts are buzzing with predictions as Trump might back the dollar with Bitcoin.
Ivan on Tech sees this move sparking a global adoption wave.
Altcoin Daily suggests this policy will shield Bitcoin from regulatory crackdowns.
Ran Neuner from Banter believes this could be the catalyst for a parabolic Bitcoin run.
Lark Davis highlights the USA's potential Bitcoin reserves and how it could elevate Bitcoin's status globally.
CryptosRUs reports Fed Chair Jerome Powell's supportive stance as a pivotal shift.
The Coin Bureau stays bullish on Solana despite regulatory hurdles.
Benjamin Cowen and the Moon discuss Bitcoin's critical resistance levels and other major influencers' support.
Tune in next time for more diverse perspectives on these game-changing insights. Thanks for watching the day's top cryptocurrency news videos in review for July 19th, 2024. If you'd like more time-saving content, please remember to like and subscribe. If you have ideas for more channels you'd like to see summarized, drop a comment below. See you next time.